Hello there everybody, this is Alex from Hardcorian Guides, bringing my guide for BioShock Infinite on 99.9 mode. Today we are doing episode 11, which will be the Shantytown. We are not going to be using any of the dollar machines. I completely forgot to announce that. That was an accident on my part. I can't speak, I guess. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've done a video on this channel, and I feel extremely weird right now doing it because it's been so long. You know, I just feel like I'd have to come in here and be professional like I, always should be. Well, I just simply got distracted and completely... I haven't really forgotten about doing videos, but for a while I thought that I had this stuff done already, and apparently not, so... Oops. Anyway, Shantytown. This is yet another somewhat short level, and it will contain quite a lot of just basic supplies. It's a pretty decent level. There's going to be, I think, maybe 2 major fights, really. And even then, they're really not that big or even that hard. So we'll be fine, I would say. Of course, there was that infusion I picked up back there. That's one of the ones I happened to find. And then there's a bunch of lockpicks around here. Again, just pay close attention to the video if you're wondering where to find some of these stuff at. I mean, granted, I should just say while I'm talking, like, hey, here is a lockpick. But then again, when people are watching these guides, they're probably not skimming through. Well, some people do, like myself, to find certain specific things. But if somebody was watching just for reason's sake, and then all of a sudden I say, hey, here's a lockpick, and they look over and like, oh, okay, cool, that's worth that. So, I don't know. Anyway, this level is not super difficult by any means. If you do almost literally anything in this town, these people will essentially attack you. So, keep that in mind that pretty much almost no matter what the hell you do. Like, if you pick up food, or if you possess a vending machine like I did, or even in later section... Well, not later section, but earlier part I was at, where I opened the tear to the food. If you don't open the tear to the food, and you start taking the money from the vending machine right offhand, I think they start to attack you. So, if you want to be the nice guy here, and not have to kill off people that are essentially innocent in this world, then, don't do what I do, and possess things, and essentially steal food, because there's plenty of stuff to steal here. And I just said, fuck that, it's a video game, I don't care, I want it, it's mine. So, yeah, behind this vending machine here is a lockpick, of course, it's good. Shantytown, I feel like, whenever I think of Shantytown, I typically think of lockpicks just everywhere. Because that's what I feel like this level has, is just a shit ton of lockpicks just crammed around. I think there's also, this might be the same level too, which I believe it is. The same level where we go to the prison part of it. Well, I should probably say the jail part, where they have these people locked up, and if you didn't kill Slate, you could kill them there if you wanted. I think I did. I think I shot him or hit him in the head and killed him that way. Just for the hell of it. Just for the fun of it. Yeah, if you didn't kill him originally, he gets taken away by the box and then put there, so... Yeah, it's hard to say, how he feels, but more than likely he probably feels really shitty. So, killing him off probably would have helped him a bit, I guess. So this right here might be a new gun. I don't remember if I picked this one up yet or not. This is the repeater, which I think I actually have picked up before. I'm just stupid. Don't worry, I think I show off almost every gun. There might be like maybe 1 or 2 I probably didn't. I think I do show off the burst gun and the hailfire later on, which is mostly comprised of, Vox weapons. You could tell that they're Vox weapons because they're typically red. Well, I should say most of them are red when it comes to, like, when you go to upgrade weapons, they have a red logo instead of a blue logo, meaning that they're Vox weapons. Does it really matter which one is which? No, obviously not. Whichever gun you wish to use it. Personally, I like the repeater from time to time. Like, granted, I guess I would probably rather have a machine gun on hand, but, I think a repeater is nice and fine. And if I'm correct, I think it uses its own ammo instead of using, machine gun ammo, which would be nice. And some games don't do that, where, if you pick up a weapon, you use the same type of ammo for another weapon that uses assault rifle stuff. So, which, logically speaking, makes sense. But, it's a video game. Why not just have some bit of fun, right? Sorry I'm being super, awkward and weird about this video, guys. But I think I came to the conclusion that Infinite, I got really nothing to say when it comes to at least this episode and a few episodes coming up. This is just the same stuff over and over again. It's like BioShock 2, once you do one thing once, you could pretty much do the whole thing the rest of the game until certain points in the game where, sorry, my nose is also stubby, where, for example, Lady Comstock comes up later and is like, well, now I gotta, help you guys out there. So, granted, I could be like the Godfather dictator and just talk for 5 minutes of a 30-minute video and then cut up my commentary for the rest. Just say, hey, this is what you do here, this is what you do here, there you go, have fun. But, no, I like to keep it kind of close to my videos, my video style that I like, which is essentially just talking. And, of course, me talking in general apparently annoys the fuck out of people, but, like I always say, if you don't like my content, why be an asshole about it? Why not just simply, leave the video and go find somebody better than me? But apparently people don't get that. And people will never get that, because people are fucking douchebags. And you will learn that online. Big time. Oh, my lord. We still have quite some time to go here. We're already at, close to the 10-minute mark, and I still have another good solid, probably 20 minutes left of this footage. Oh, goodness gracious. So, yeah, most of this area, or shantytown, will technically be a backtrack. You go to one spot, and then you go to another, and that's it. So, real quick tip, if you want to get the heads up on the guys, or if you want to, attack them without them knowing, essentially just get, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't know. Well, what I did was I tore open the tear for the mosquito to come in and wipe out some of the people before I got there, which, that was totally new to me. I knew about the mosquito. I didn't know that you could essentially activate him before you even get to this area, which was kind of nice and did kind of help out. Of course, when you activate the mosquito, he starts to set up his alarm, because he already sees people there and he's going to shoot them down. So, over here, we have two distinctive levels that we can go to. We have the level I'm on the floor I'm on right now, and then the floor above me. The floor above me has weapons and I think maybe a sniper or something. I don't remember exactly what it was. Might have been repeater ammo. I don't exactly remember. But this floor right here that I definitely do know of has a RPG. So, essentially, if you can't tell already, what we need to do is destroy these turrets. And once you destroy those turrets, then just lay waste to the rest of the enemies. Try to hide and cover. That is mostly pretty much common sense. This whole level is just nothing but, basic stuff. There's really nothing super hard about this. There will be a motorized patriot that does spawn, but he only stays up on his area, which he comes from that big door that we need to go to. So really the only main threat at all would happen to be people that are hiding, in above areas above you, which is still really not that bad, honestly. They are annoying, but they're not that bad. Oh, shit. Holy crap. Deja vu. I feel like I've done this. I've watched this video before, so obviously I have seen this. And, of course, I've played this part, so I've seen it too. But for some reason, I feel like I've done this already. And hell, I'm kind of scared that maybe I already did do a commentary, but never actually put it in. I'm not really sure. But anyway, up on this floor is going to be, it looks like, I guess that says RPG. Is that the volley gun? Or is that RPG ammo? I can't really tell. Well, anyway, quick tip for you folks. I think I explained this before. Maybe. I don't think I haven't. If I haven't, then I'll explain it here again. Just in case I forgot. So, when it comes to mosquito tears, they are one of the best tears in the game, I feel like. Because A, they can fly around. B, they're basically a motorized turret. And C, whenever they get destroyed, they have a respawn time. Which, you're probably thinking, like, what's so good about having a respawn time? Well, it's great having a respawn time because they can respawn. So, unlike most turrets that you tear open into this world, they can't respawn. As in, like, the MG turret and, of course, the gun automaton. And I think the motorized Patriot's the same way. But when it comes to mosquitoes, there seems to be an infinite amount of tears that you can use for it. Of course, you can only have like one at a time, but it definitely helps to know that you have some little bit of coverage. And in a later level, a much harder level, I would say, when we get to like downtown Emporia and fight Lady Comstock for the last final fight, that mosquito will become quite handy for a small distraction. Long enough for me to get what I need and get back to cover. And mosquitoes are just great in this game. I feel like. I think they're one of the best tears that you can get, just all together. If you didn't want to go for the mosquito, there is a rocket turret around this area. I think that tear right there might be like a gun or a rocket. Looks like it's a rocket one. So if you were looking over around that area, you could hit him that. You could open that one up and hit him. I think there's also... There might be a sniper tear, like, across from the floor that I was at. I don't exactly remember, but it could be possible. So, apparently, I guess somebody's still alive. Well, where the hell could they possibly be? I think I know where they're at. Also, we have medkits that we can use at our disposal. And this whole area right here is relatively easy because they give you a ton of tears that you can just use. Okay, maybe there's not a person. It's just Elizabeth's taking her fucking sweet time. So after you leave the said area, we are now heading into what looks to be like the police station. So this one is a little bit more cramped, and this one will have a motorized Patriot. If I'm correct, if this is the same place I'm thinking of, we'll find out. If it is, then be prepared. Just bring whatever big weapons you can bring, especially a crank gun if you can possibly get one from the guy outside, if you picked one up from him. And yes, okay. So the first thing I do here is I instantly drop the cover. That way, at least when I'm coming through the door, I'm not getting, blown up to shit. In this back room, there's some supplies, and there is a crank gun that you can tear open in the room next to me. So if you wanted a crank gun, you can go ahead and grab one. The motorized Patriot, I believe, spawns already. So whenever he starts coming down, just wail on his ass. One good combination that you can use for taking him out would be, and one I definitely recommend, there's two actually I would recommend. The shotgun and the crank gun are really great against him. I mean, machine gun's nice too. Any weapon's nice. It's just a matter of efficiency and, well, I want to use these guns for my machine guns. I want to save those for, like, other people for, more long-range fights. Granted, you don't really ever need to, but, there's always the option for it, and I like having the option for it. Okay, maybe he doesn't spawn immediately. He's somewhere around here. He should be. Well, anyway, a couple combination attacks that you can do. There's... Well, it mainly involves the shock jockey, for sure. So, what you want to do, if you're fighting him, if you got the salt around the area that you can use, which most likely you probably will refill, like, after a Patriot fight. Right now, I'm being a dumbass and possessing him for whatever reason. There's no reason to. I just wanted to, I guess. I felt like maybe he could help, but he really doesn't, I don't feel like, especially with that cover being in the way. So, my trick here, well, what I'm doing here is kind of dumb. But what I was going to tell you about is, which I've told about before, shock his ass and then just crank him down. I guess I am doing it. Well, what do you know? What do you know? The shotgun also works wonders. The shotgun is a really powerful gun, especially toward him. And it's definitely one gun I would recommend, highly recommend you upgrade. It's the only one gun I can say for sure that I would recommend upgrading. Without a doubt. And the sniper rifle as well. I guess that's two, so... The reason being why the sniper rifle, because it will save you the trouble at the end game for the strategy that I'm going to use. And I didn't upgrade the sniper rifle in this run, so I made the mistake of having to deal less damage instead of just taking these guys out more efficiently than I would have if I would have upgraded. But I can confirm that... Oop, my bad. I can confirm that in my second run, though, the sniper rifle being upgraded, fully upgraded, was a nice touch. Granted, you don't need to have it fully upgraded, just extra damage. And extra ammo would probably be very helpful. So anyway, that takes care of the Patriot. Now, again, nothing too big. If you really needed a crank gun, you can come back here and grab one. And I don't think that Shock Jockey's like crystallized forms hurt you by any means. I jump over it just to be safe because I could have sworn that they do. I could be wrong. I don't even remember. I think I answered my own question before a long time ago and completely forgot about it. That's the thing with Infinite. I don't play it enough to know exactly 100% of everything. And, you know, the sad part is, like, as much as I played BioShock 1, and I love BioShock 1, apparently, according to some fucking autistic retards out there, I don't know everything. But, granted, I mean, I don't. But, at the same time, I know enough to where it's good enough for me. But, you know, again, like I said, there's people out there that literally need to tell me every fucking detail imaginable about a game. And that's just goddamn ridiculous, guys. Come on. That's the thing. Like, if you know so fucking much, why not just make a guide yourself? You know what I'm saying? Why not? I don't understand it. You know fucking everything. You know what the crouch mechanics are and how much fucking frames a second they take up. Well, good. Make a guide out of it. Oh, well. That's the thing to bear in mind, folks. I'm here to try to provide help, information, and at the same time, hopefully, some entertainment for you. That's my key aspect. I'm just a regular guy on YouTube making regular ass videos, and that's about it, you know. I've had people ask me before, like, hey, can you do a guide of this game? And it's like, given time, okay. Some people take it too far, and some people are really nice about it. Some people just ask me once, like I said before. You know, you ask me once, and I'll probably, you know, keep it in mind. Like, hey, maybe I should. And if I can't beat a game on the hardest difficulty setting, then don't take it as a bad thing. You know, don't be like, well, you're a fucking pussy. You fucking suck at everything you do. Kill yourself, you know. I don't want to end up like my buddy and just fucking kill myself all of a sudden. I wouldn't even call him my buddy, but yeah, that's stupid people, right? But no, just don't, you know, come to this channel expecting me to know literally everything and just do everything. Because I can't, folks. I'm sorry. I can't provide all the best quality stuff out there. I can only just provide my commentary, which, if you really were that interested in my commentary so much, and you didn't like care about the guides, you technically could just go watch my main channel and pretty much see the same stuff there, except on that channel, you know, you have the gameplay, the full extent of the game being played, along with cutscenes and me cutting out my commentary, because, God forbid, that's annoying to some people, so, yeah. I know, I'm just on a completely retarded-ass tangent right now. It's just all forms of nuts, isn't it? Okay, so nothing really in here besides just a tear, supplies, and guns. When you open up this tear, new guns will appear, and as far as I remember, there's repeaters and, looks like just mainly burst guns. Oh, there's some repeaters. Or repeater ammo, I can't really tell. I picked up the carbine because, again, I prefer the carbine. I think it's a great-ass gun. I love this gun. Speaking of guns, I should probably dispel this. I caved in and I bought Call of Duty World War II. Do I hate it? No. Do I like it? Not as much as I expected myself to, but it has some fun to it, and it also gets boring at times. And then, in recent time, I've also went back to start playing Battlefield 1 again, and right now I'm downloading Battlefield 4 again on my new PlayStation, so gonna be playing that pretty soon. I'm looking forward to Battlefield 5. I hope it's gonna be good. I don't care about the trailer. It doesn't really bother me as much as most people. To most people it does, but to me, I'm I'm okay. You know, if they do a good job with it, then it's a good job. Same thing with Black Ops 4. Like, at first, that looked freaking stupid. But then, you know, watched it again. I was like, all right, I watched the actual reveal trailer instead of watching, you know, Rich Review Tech talk about it. And actually seeing the full trailer for myself, I decided that, okay, maybe this could be okay. This could be decent. At least I watched the multiplayer trailer, I should say. So, yeah, I know. I completely missed out on Infinite Warfare, and at this point, I don't think there's any reason for me to really play it, because I just don't care about that. Black Ops 3 was good, but to me, Infinite Warfare, I just completely forgot about. It did not leave any sort of impression at all. And World War II, for some reason, did, because it felt like it was trying to be Call of Duty this time, instead of just being, you know, some weird futuristic shooter, which can work, mind you. It can work. It just depends on the developer to do it. You know, because, for example, Titanfall 2 I thought was pretty good. It was a pretty cool-ass game sometimes. Only problem is, nobody really plays it. And the same concept goes with Battlefield 1. My problem with Battlefield 1, though, is there's not enough fucking guns, or at least all the guns are the same fucking thing with different mods. Oh, it bugs the hell out of me. But that's just me, then. I don't know. Didn't really want to have to piss all you people off. You're like, oh, great, I was playing COD again. Well, I just felt like it. I've been wanting to play World War II for a while and get back into Battlefield again. Just play multiplayer games. Yeah, Overwatch is one of them I rarely play, but it can be fun sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. I get in those moods, and it happens, so. Yeah. I'm not saying, like, expect a Call of Duty guide anytime soon, but I don't know. I have thought about it before in the past of, like, doing Call of Duty on this channel, but there's so many fucking hard ones back then. It's retarded on veteran. World at War, for example, is probably one of the hardest ones I can think of. At least on the top of my head, remembering how fucking difficult that was, and I'd never even beat it on veteran. I don't think I have, but yeah, that game's a fucking tyrant. And I just feel like it's made out of bullshit instead of actual strategy. Unlike games like BioShock, where, you know, enemies just do straight up more damage and not fucking flob you with grenades. Also, since we're in a different world, there might be a few changes here. Most of it, not really. One key aspect to take in mind is vending machines are the same. Like, if you already possessed them once, then they've been possessed already. And I, of course, will showcase that, as I did a second ago, showing you folks that I have technically possessed it. Now, what I'm doing there was I'm looking for anything to buy and also showing you, or at least showing myself and letting myself know, hey, there's no indication that's been possessed besides it glowing green when you actually possess it. So that's one problem that irks me, but hey, it's whatever. Anyway, guys, sorry about the lame commentary, but that's the end of this video, and I'll see you all next time. So take care, everybody.